Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm the president of Twice as Nice Recruiting, and I appreciate you taking a few minutes to learn more about our approach to maybe determine whether or not we could be a good partner for your recruiting needs. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably aware, maybe painfully so, that there's a lot of competition in the recruiting space. There are thousands of firms. And you probably also are painfully aware that very few firms do much to differentiate themselves from one competitor to the next. On average, firms are charging 22% for placement fees, and you may negotiate a few percentage points here and there, but they're sticking to around that 22%. And typically they're guaranteeing their work 90 days, maybe 6 months, and you probably feel that they're actually doing the work in a very similar fashion from one firm to the next, and you probably wouldn't be that far off. When we started Twice as Nice Recruiting, our goal was not to start yet another recruiting firm. We wanted to approach recruiting differently. And we do that, in our opinion, based on building actual long-term partnerships with our clients and changing the way we work to align our interests as much as possible with our clients. And by that, I mean that beyond the low fees that we charge to save you money up front and the long guarantee we put behind every placement to make sure you know that we're in this for the long haul, we create a relationship with our clients that has allowed us to deliver work in a manner that at least our clients tell us is a different experience than what they're used to. So we have a dedicated client manager on every single client, meaning that no matter how many searches we work on together across whatever period of time, you know there's one person who you're going to be interacting with across all of this work. You're not going to get emails from all these different team members, no matter how many searches you have. All submittals, all activity is channeled through this one client manager to help make your experience of working with us as smooth as possible. You'll also have a dedicated senior recruiter for each individual search that reports to your client manager. That senior recruiter will be the person who's on your intake call and will be the one who interviews all of your candidates. We then build a team around each search that focuses on passive and active candidates. Basically, we're building our searches from scratch. We're not the recruiting firm to work with if you're hoping to get a few resumes 15 minutes after you speak to us about a specific opening. We really dive into each search, understand exactly who you're looking for, and then we go out and we hunt just for you. And our commitment when you're getting submittals from us is that that person was found just for you, interviewed only for you, and then submitted only to you. We will not shop them around to other clients. And we're going to be talking about the progress of our search on scheduled weekly status updates to make sure we don't lose momentum. We're available whenever you'd like to chat, but we want to make sure we get in front of you because we know you're so busy and that's why you're working with recruiters. And as you're getting these candidates submitted to you, you will know that our senior recruiter who has at least 10 years of experience recruiting that you spoke with during the intake call is the one personally endorsing each candidate. This process, beyond keeping our clients happy, has allowed us to move quickly and find really solid fits with our placements. On average, our clients are interviewing candidates that we found just for them, interview just for them, and submit only to them in under a week from our intake call. And in terms of fit, while the guarantee has tremendous value in terms of it's a free search if someone leaves in the first 18 months, what we've actually found is by having senior recruiters understand that our firm is on the hook for 18 months, they're looking at candidates and thinking, will this person actually stay long-term and be a positive contributor to this organization? And I think that's the biggest reason why 95% of our placements stay past our 18-month guarantee, which I think has even more value than the financial aspect of the guarantee itself. Now, we do ask our clients to do some things to make this work. We do insist on intake calls. We will not work off of a job description alone. So if you find yourself often feeling like you don't have time to interact with your recruiter, we get that you're busy, but we're going to need that time for the intake call and those weekly check-in calls. And if we don't have that time to work with you, we're just not the right firm to partner with on your search needs, if that's the situation. We do also expect timely responses to our submittals. Candidates are valuable. They're valuable to you, they're valuable to us, and their time is valuable to themselves. And if we can't keep momentum moving forward because we're not getting feedback on candidates, it hurts our search, it hurts our potential of getting a hire, and it does hurt you. And so we are very focused on making sure that we're in this together and getting the timely response. And in general, we want you and your hiring managers to be engaged and committed to each search. That might not sound like a big ask, but we get that there's a lot going on and there's going to be priorities that are pulling you in every direction all the time. But we need recruiting to be one of those priorities. And if you can commit to that, if you can commit to investing in this partnership, then you'll be a huge part as to why you're paying so much less in recruiting fees and getting so much more guarantee and having a better recruiting experience. Now, in terms of pricing, we have two options for every single search we work on. We don't lock you in across all of your searches. So one option is an exclusive search, meaning we're the only third party working in that search. And if that's the case, your fee is 9.9% of the base salary and the base salary alone, and you get that 18-month guarantee. If for whatever reason you cannot commit to us exclusively on a specific search, then everything about our process is the same, except the invoice would be 15.9% of the base salary as opposed to 9.9%. If you're excited about the idea of having a search firm build their search activity from scratch just for you, charge you a whole lot less than the competition, and stand behind those placements a whole lot longer, then we should definitely find a time to talk more about your specific needs. Appreciate your time, and I look forward to helping you with your recruiting.